Hi, everybody.
Everybody.
Merry
Merry
Christmas, Happy Holidays,
holidays.
whatever it is you do. Why am I getting an echo? What do I have on? Um, do you hear an echo?
I hear like some sort of background music.
Okay. Do I have something on that I'm not aware of? I don't think so. All right. I don't know. I'm tripping out here. All right. I'm not hearing it now. Okay. I guess it cleared up. Hi, Helen. Hi, Tapioca. Um, So welcome to our monthly date with Nate, my favorite Saturday of the month, and
Oh, thank you. Mine
so
too.
we can spend time together and start out. I'm going to do a little bit. I just got my new bracelet pack from Otter Spirit. This is called the White December pack, and it's uh, uh, crap. What is it now? It's moonstone, moonstone, clear quartz, and howlite, and it's really pretty. I love
Beautiful.
this.
Yeah.
And then I've got the obsidian on my other wrist. But these are great, y'all. If you use the link below and the coupon code, you get 20% off your order. And every time you buy something, money goes to protect the wild sea otters of Monterey Bay, which almost went extinct. And Otter Spirit, hence Otter, they joined the conservation group that has
Wow.
been protecting the sea otters and bringing them back up. And on every bracelet, and it's hard to see because my camera never wants to focus in, but on every single one, if it'll
It's hard to
focus,
see. Yeah, yeah.
um, there's a little medallion. Well, anyway, there's a little
Yeah,
medallion on it,
I
and
see
it's
that.
got the
Yeah.
outline of an otter head on each one.
Oh, that's
That's really
lovely.
cool. And so y'all check them out. I guess I could have put the banner up for it and let everybody see. So, but the links are in the description box below. Y'all can check that out. Also, Androniki Skincare. Andrew they just released their newest product, which is the infrared face mask. And you put this on, and it's the red light therapy with the infrared therapy. And so he sent me one to try, which I'm really excited. I'm gonna wait and do it tonight after I take off my makeup so I can do like a before picture, and then do it for a week, and then take an after picture and see if there's a difference.
We'll
Um,
be the judge of
so
that. Yeah.
maybe I'll get rid of some wrinkles. Like I told Nate, maybe I won't have to save up for a facelift after all. It'll work for me. And so I'm excited about that. And as soon as Andrew gets back in the country, because he left the country again a while ago, I'm going to have him back on to talk all about it and all the new stuff they got coming up. Of course, we got Trish James's Oracle cards, her prediction decks and stuff that we have all started using. They are super duper accurate. It's eerie. And then, of course, there's our very own Jules, which we all see her in the chat. She's one of my members. She has her own Etsy shop. She makes jewelry, really, really pretty jewelry. She uses real gemstones, real gold, real silver, none of the fake crap. She makes with real stuff. She
No.
makes it by hand and puts it up on her Etsy shop. And she's got some beautiful stuff, y'all. Absolutely gorgeous. So definitely check her out. And the links for everything I just talked about are in the description box below. No, I don't make anything from it. I'm just talking about it. Um, well, I make a small commission on Otter Spirit. If somebody buys something, I get like a few bucks out of it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I've been stashing it in a separate account so I can make a donation with it at the end of the year. And if you're still interested in all the election stuff from
Yeah.
2024, and now the recent election in Tennessee, where the Republican kind of at the last minute won.
Right.
There were a couple of counties, maybe it was just one, it might have been two, where they found over 40,000 more votes than registered voters. And it's like, okay, how do you explain that one
Yeah.
off? So that's under investigation. So we'll have to see what's going on. I think it's Election Truth Alliance that's looking at that. So they are a nonprofit. They happily take donations if you wish to make them. They also always ask for if you're good at doing like just simple spreadsheet work or anything along those lines. They ask for volunteers if you'd like to volunteer your time to help out with some stuff. They'll gladly talk to you and see about setting that up. And then there's the other one, smartelections.us. They're located on the West Coast, and they do the same thing. They both do the same thing. They share information. They go on podcasts together so that they present this united front. And they too are a nonprofit, so they take donations. And let's see, I think that's everything. I can click out of there now. And of course, our very own Nate has just released his beautiful Oracle deck,
Oh, and the
Oracle
book.
of the Voices of the Whales. And it comes with the book, which is around here. Oh, here it is. I knew I had it sitting out. I just put something on top of it, didn't see it. With the book and the cards. The cards are beautiful. I was doing some readings, some personal
Oh,
readings
been using them.
yesterday,
Yeah,
and I'm sorry, say again.
you were using them in your readings.
I was
Uh,
using them in. I used them yesterday and the day before in a couple of personal readings, and they were really like, yeah, spot on. And I've used them in a couple of shows. And he also has these wonderful coffee mugs. That's the picture on the front, so
yeah.
you can get it in a coffee mug, and it's a big mug, so you can get a full cup of coffee. You're
Yeah.
not having to run to the coffee pot every 5 minutes. But
Well, thank you, Sherry, for kind of bringing
yeah,
that up.
thanks.
I also, I mean, since we're advertising a little, the magazine
Oh,
is up
the
for
magazine.
sale. Uh, there's a paper version, but there's an electronic version. So if you don't want to, if you want to help the environment, get the electronic version.
There
It's
you go.
nine ninety
I've
nine.
got that. I've got that, and it's wonderful, y'all. There are some great predictions. Nathe also breaks down by astrological sign predictions, and it's really good. There's also recipes in there you
Did
can
you
cook and try out. So that's really cool. It's like you don't usually get recipes with a predictions magazine, but there you go. Nate has rung the bell on upgrading our our stuff. We got to now include recipes.
find?
Um, I need to dig out my grandmother's cookbook, my mother my mother's handwritten recipe book that includes my grandmother and my great grandmother's recipes, and it's in this little old book that I had it in plastic wrapped with rubber bands because it's falling apart. I'm always scared to even open
Yeah.
it, and I need to take it and scan it and get it all digitized so that if the book ever completely comes apart, at least I've got the stuff saved. Um, and I keep saying I'm going to do that, and I keep forgetting. Um, Probably because I don't have a printer right now. That's probably why. Hello, Viviani. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Vivian.
Viviani is a remarkable reader. She does Akashic records. Check her out. Check out her website. Go like and subscribe there. She's also a fantastic moderator for me, for Nate, for a bunch of
Yeah.
people. She comes in and takes care of the chat, along with Teresa Balazar is here, and Maureen is here. Maureen's another great moderator, and I believe I saw somebody else. Arlene is here
Yeah.
um, as a mod, and um, as let's see, did I don't want to miss anybody. No, I think I got all the mods. We might have more pop in later, but we couldn't do this without the moderators, y'all.
No.
They kind of keep the chat rolling. They jump in if somebody steps out of line and gets ugly, or we get a troll or a bot that pops in. They get
Yeah.
rid of that,
It's
and
Nathe.
we don't have to deal with it. And they're good at, if we miss a question, they're good at pointing it out to us.
Yeah.
So and so asked a question, check it out. And so that's really good. Pegasus is here. Hey Peg, she's also a mod, and we got uh, pure visionary psychic medium, which is our lovely Valerie, and we got all kinds of folks in the house. Butterflies are free. Roman is here. Roman, if you're free tonight, buzz me, man, because we got the slumber party. I'm looking for some co-hosts. And let's see, that's a question. And I want to make sure I'm not reading any questions. So, Nate, why don't you talk about some of the stuff you've got coming up, shows, collabs, any new stuff you're going to spring on us while I scroll through and look for
Yeah.
questions? And
Yeah.
um,
Well, in about less than 2 hours, I have a members show. So if you're, I recognize some of my members here. We will be on my show. Uh, Tomorrow, my usual 5 p.m. Eastern uh, live questions. But there will be something before then. That will be a real treat. 1 p.m. Eastern, we have Jaylene, animal communicator. She's fantastic. She's a crowd favorite, really, to read on your pet. So if you want a pet reading, that would be the perfect time to join on my channel, 1 p.m. Eastern, because she's really fantastic. And she has her own channel, and we're helping her getting kind of a crowd. And so and I know Sherry had her on her channel too. So that's tomorrow. And then next week, um just a couple, you know, current events show. And I will probably do a New Year's Eve show early in the day, just to kind of wrap things up, and maybe do like the Thanksgiving show with a few prizes. You know,
there you go. Yeah, I've been thinking about putting something together maybe for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Um, I'm waiting to see how the schedule works on a couple of things first before I commit. Um, so I might just buzz you and say, "Hey, let's do something."
yeah, yeah.
Um, and let's
Oh, and I
see.
forgot, Monday. Sorry to interrupt. Monday the 15th, I do a show, a fundraiser show for the Whale Trust. But the excitement here is we will have a representative from Whale Trust. We will talk about whale preservation and the work they're doing in Maui. And so all the work that has been done, including with you doing readings, the money going out to Whale Trust, we will be live with a Whale Trust person. So that's really exciting.
Awesome. I should be having Trish Campbell from Ribbons and Wax,
Yes.
and she also does unbelievably good healings. I mean, this woman is just, she is plugged in. And she can just kind of look at your energy, and she's pinpointing exactly what an issue may be. She's helped me with a couple of things that she just picked up on and said, "Hey, have your doctor look at this, or maybe try that." And so, it's really, she is really, really phenomenal. And I'm hoping to get in touch with Jaylene, um,
Oh, yeah.
and have her back on for an animal show. and 'cause she is a remarkable animal psychic,
Yeah.
like our very own Dr. Doolittle, and so I'm hoping I'm hoping to get her back on sometime soon. I've got 2 weeks off the end of December, Christmas week and New Year's week. Campus shuts down, so we actually get time off. We actually get Christmas vacation off, and I'm trying not to load it up like doing something every day, every day, every day, because I've got a lot of rearranging and furniture moving I need to do in my space to make everything more user friendly, I guess you could say. And so I got to block out a few days for that when I can snag my son and say, okay, let's do this and start planning stuff. Um, and I'm trying to think anything
Are
else.
you doing still your discounted readings?
Yes, I'm still doing my Christmas special for readings. The 60-minute Zoom reading is now 112.50. My 30-minute Zoom reading is now 75, and just a quick email reading is now 37.50. And if you're interested in any one of those, just email me at swampvoices@gmail.com. Put reading in the headline subject line so that it doesn't get shuffled off into the junk folder and then it sits for who
God
knows
knows.
how long before I see it. And I'm hoping I can get at least a landing page done over my break so that people can just go straight there and just go in, find the slot that fits them, click in and set it up. And I just haven't, I've got several suggestions of different sites to use. I just haven't had time to really follow through on it. So I want to take a little time to do that. And oh yeah, tapioca thievery about um, Trish. Yeah, helped with her sinus headaches. Trish did the same for me. Why do I still have that up? Did I forget to? There we go. I was like, why is that banner still up? I thought I took it down. Um, Please like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. Go to Nate's channel, like and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It costs you nothing. And you'll get click the little bell and click all. Then every time we drop something, a live, a recorded show, a
You get a
post, whatever, you'll get notified. And I am the last time I looked, and I'm scared to look now because it's getting too close. I'm like just a little over 500 away from
oh
hitting
my
my 10,000. So if you haven't subscribed
everyone.
yet, please
Yes.
subscribe. And that helps. Hi, Jackie. And
Hi, Jackie.
Jackie, if you're free to tonight, give me a buzz. I'll have you and Roman on it for the slumber party. And if it wasn't the middle of the night for Nathe, I'd have him on for the slumber party. I don't start until 10 p.m. my time, and so that would be like 3 or 4 your time. I
Yeah.
think in the
Yeah.
morning. It's it's bad enough that one of the young ladies that are just starting, Diane G. She's another Akashic Records uh, reader and uh, energy blockage. She can snap that stuff right out, and she's in the Philippines. And so when we meet, it's like afternoon for me, but it's like 5 a.m. for her. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
girl, I cannot believe you get up at 5 a.m. to do a show. She's like, I get up at this time anyway. I'm like, okay, well, then that's normal for you. But, and let's see. Oh, Angie's sending us lots of love and fire. Thank you. Thank you. And And Viviani put, yes, if you'd like to make a donation, I also take those. And thank you very kindly, Viviani, for posting all of that stuff. And yes, Viviani, it was the Nasty Women's Tuesday Tarot Lounge or something like that. When I first found this community and I discovered it was two readers that every Tuesday they would do just the most ridiculous crap in the world. And that was when the first time I started chatting. I finally started chatting in the chat. And I had several psychics jump out and go, well, it took you long enough to say something. And I was like, well, how did you know I was here? And they're like, we're psychic, remember? And that's how I met Angela Cardamancy Mesquite, who sent me my first deck of cards and kind of walked me through those beginning steps of what to do and how to do it. And it was Nasty Women was the first people to invite me on their show, and for the first time on camera, and I was petrified. And but they had me on, and it just kind of went from there. And then I would get first 6 months I had a channel. I didn't do one video. I was scared to death to even try, and so it was just me being a guest on other people's shows. But everybody was really, really kind about inviting me, giving me encouragement, teaching me when I had questions. And so now I try to do the same for new readers that I see. When they come across my feed, I invite them on. Let's get some people looking at you. And so it's a lot of fun. Viviani, I got to get you on. I haven't had you on. I got to looking back on my book the other day. I was like, how did I miss Viviani not coming on?
She was on my channel.
Yes, I know. And that's what made me think about it. And I went back and I started looking through like the past year or so. And I'm like, wait, didn't have her on? I could have sworn I'd had you on, but evidently that went through the cracks and I didn't notice it. So I think I've got, oh, where is Nathe located?
I'm in Portugal.
He's in Portugal, which is more free than we are in the US. So, I might come move in on him, if it keeps getting worse, be like, I'm heading your way, dude. Clear out your spare room. Either that, I'm going to head for Canada to Marina's place or down to Mexico to where Michelle Marie is at. It's just like, if it gets bad, I'm out of here. No, I'm teasing. I'm not leaving the country. I'm the kind of person that's like, oh yeah, hold my beer. Let's put them up. We're gonna fight this out. So all right, I think I've hit all the yes, Ashley.
That's
That
true, Ashley.
was when I first discovered this community. I had just lost my mother. COVID had just hit. We had gone into lockdown, and I was not in a good place mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I was rock bottom. And I fell into this community by a show popping up in my feed. And I was like, political tarot? People do political tarot? I was intrigued. And so I started watching that channel, which led to the next, which led to the next. And then I discovered Linda G, which opened me up to a whole new host of other readers. And I just couldn't believe how open and loving and caring everybody was, and that everybody was pretty much willing to just meet you as you were. Nobody expected anything different from you. Just you are you, and just own it and go forward with it. And now, does that say there haven't been some questionable people that have kind of slid through in here? Yeah, that happens. But they usually don't last very long because everybody kind of figures them out pretty quick and nobody watches their stuff, and So they move on to the next group they can find. And it's like, yeah, good riddance. We don't want you. We don't want that energy in here. So, and, but, oh, I like what Ashley says. It's been a light and beacon of hope for me. Yeah, that's what it was for me. I
Yeah,
mean, it
you're right.
was, like I said, it was just, and I'm sitting crying about it. It was absolutely, blew me away when I first found this community and then started chatting and talking to people. And it was like, I can't believe these people exist. And now I've got friends around the world, quite literally, in countries all over the place that are like, I never in a million years would have met these amazing people had it not been for this community. And the fact that we've become friends is even more astonishing to me because I know when I'm on camera, everybody thinks I'm very outgoing and gregarious and whatnot. And I'm cool with that because I'm sitting in here by myself, just looking at camera. Um, in real life, if I walk into a party or anything going on, I'm the wall hugger in the back of the room. I'm not the person out front. I'm the one that's hanging in the back, just kind of watching everybody until somebody I know shows up, and then I'll talk to them. I'm really, really shy. Actually, it's very hard for me to step out and meet people face to face when I'm actually in a room with them. It's. I mean, it's like my stomach. It's like my heart goes down into the pit of my stomach, and I start getting nauseous, and I get really nervous and tongue tied, and so it's not at all like how you see me here. But a lot of that's because I know all of y'all now, so I'm comfortable just being
Yes.
me. In the beginning, I wasn't. It took a lot to kind of get to that point. So I'm going to quit running my mouth now so that we can answer some questions. I've just been scrolling trying to see. Oh, first up, new member, Cindy
Welcome.
Universal Butterfly. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the Swamp Family. You're more than welcome here. If you're here in the chat, I don't know if you're here or if this just rolled from another day, but if you can, send me your email address so that when we have member stuff, I can email you. Um, Speaking of which, we have a members meeting this afternoon at 4 o'clock Central Time. So, as y'all know, the members meeting is anything goes. We all take turns reading for each other, or sometimes we just sit and shoot the bull and just talk and visit. You just never know what's going to roll. So it's very, very laid back. It's not like do this, do this, do this. It's like whatever. Um,
And
and
it's
then,
not show on YouTube.
no, it's on Zoom. It's not recorded. It's not a recorded thing. So what happens in the Zoom meeting stays in the Zoom
That's
meeting,
all.
and nobody will ever see it or see you unless you want them to. And then next, is it Friday? I think it's next Friday. Um, yeah, next Friday the 19th, we have our members only live stream at 6 p.m. Central. So, and that's always a lot of fun because then we can sit and ask all kinds of questions and it's just us. So it's kind of like a safe space. I love doing the member stuff. And I'm hoping to work on rolling out some new member stuff sometime soon. So, um, all right, here we go. First up, Rinpoche, Rinpoche Rags. Is that how you say that? That's a cool name. Um, oh, myself and my son housing
Oh,
situation remains
great.
stable in 26. Yeah, boy, everybody's getting hit hard with that big, beautiful bill nonsense. Um,
Housing situation for Rinpoche Parks. Housing situation.
let's see. Let's see what we get here.
Okay. I'll get started, Sherry, if that's okay.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
I
First
grabbed
card
the deck, so go.
is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands tell you like, yeah, this is a burden, this is the costs. I feel like this relates to finances, your situation. Um, the Ace of Sword tells me like there's a decision to make. Now that doesn't necessarily feel like it's something bad, but you're gonna have to rethink probably maybe your budget, maybe how you manage things. Long story short, I believe that you're okay. Final card is the Star, and the Star tells me, actually, can do it this way. The Star tells me that you can stay where you are, you can remain in your situation. The Star that you have here is your protection. However, there's certainly a challenge, and you have to revisit certain things about your budget and how things work. But I don't see that this is taking you out of your housing. It requires you to adjust and adapt in a way that will allow you to stay.
Yeah. All right, let's see. I think that, okay, that kind of makes sense. The first two cards I got up was uh, boredom and inactivity. And so, or block out chaos, block out chaos and boredom inactivity. These were the first two cards that came out. So there are, I think this is just saying you just stay on top of what's going on. Make sure you keep up with what's happening in your location. Keep up with your social worker that works through HUD. Um, because my clarifier for that was system collapse. What does it say? Unsustainable. So there's a lot of people this is going to happen to. We're getting ready to go through a big system collapse. People are kind of upset now. Wait till January 1st hits, and suddenly folks get their HUD cut or taken away. Um, Suddenly people don't have health care anymore, or the health care that is offered is so outrageously expensive that they can't afford it. And that's getting ready to hit everybody. And I don't think, well, I think some of the Republicans realize this because they're quitting. They're like, we're out of here. There's like 30, 40 of them, I think, that are getting ready to leave their positions before their term is even up. They're like, we're exiting stage left. We're getting out of here. And that's going to put a lot of pressure. I think there's going to be a lot of special elections going forward between now and the midterms, replacing these people. And hopefully, there's going to be enough really strong Democrats to step into those roles to run for those positions so that we can at least get control of the House and start doing damage control. Um, there still will be a lot of things we won't be able to do because the president has to sign off on it in the long run, or the Senate, has to go to the Senate first and get approved, and then back to the House, and then on to the president. So we've got our jobs cut out for us, y'all. It's not going to be easy, and there's going to be a lot of difficulty for everyone. I've also got a change in perspective and overwork unappreciated. So there's a lot of people that fall into this category as well. They're overworked. Positions are getting cut in their jobs, or layoffs are happening. And so those that manage to hang on to their job are now going to be doing the job of two or three or four people. and it's going to be a lot of overwork. There's no raises involved with this. There's no, thanks, you're doing a great job. None of that.
No.
It's just going to be expected. And then the last thing I got was harmful exposure, toxins or virus. There's already rumors in the medical field going around that we're right on the edge of another pandemic. Maybe just an epidemic, which is a little better, but it could easily slip into a pandemic. So keep your eyes open for that.
Just on that, Sherry, we have a very severe issue here in Europe with cows and bovine animals, and it's very bad. Like it's kind of the same significance as bird flu, and it's very scary what's happening. On I don't hear that in the US, but we know how quickly things go from one continent to the other, and it's very bad. They have, one animal not well, they have to kill all the animal. It's just very traumatic all around.
Yeah, yeah. I worry that if it slips into another pandemic, that the current administration has already cut funding on so many things that
Mhm.
we're not going to have the people with the knowledge or the people that actually do the work in place to handle it. As bad as it was when COVID hit, at least we had people in place in those departments that knew what to do and were doing their best to try to handle it. And a lot of those departments don't exist anymore. They've been taken away by Doge. And there's a lot of people that were there the first go round to kind of help keep things under control that aren't there this time around. So it's going to be up to us to wash our hands constantly, wear a mask when you go in public. Um, I had a member that just sent me a care package,
Yeah.
and included in that was a big old stack of the N95 masks, which are like the best mask you can get. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, thank you, TC. Um, and he also included this, which is this geode.
Mm.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of stone that is. I'm gonna have to write him and ask him what is that, but it sure is pretty. Um, and when I hold it, I get like really positive energy coming out of it. So I'm like, okay, I'm keeping this by my side so I can hang on to it. And but yeah, so y'all just be careful. I guess is the uh, yeah. There's an epidemic of measles in South Carolina, also up in New York, also in Texas, where people have been convinced to not vaccinate their children.
Oh.
And they don't realize how devastating the measles are. From it can cause death to severe issues, for the rest of your. I had a friend that got the measles when she was like 11 months old, and they went into the eyes and
Oh.
damaged her optic nerves. And so she grew up blind. She's been blind her whole life since she was like 11 months old. It stole her eyesight. So get vaccinated. I know people get mad when I say that, but you know, be smart about it,
Yeah.
and don't listen to RFK Jr. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Um, all right, I'm sorry. Let's keep going here. I got off on a rant. Arlene would like to have a message from her guides. All right. Let's see. Y'all gonna watch?
Oh, interesting, Arlene. I'm getting the hangman, which is about kind of feeling a bit stuck or a situation that's a bit stuck. And then the fool comes through, which is like a new beginning. And so I am getting the sense here that, there's a little bit of a, it could be a situation, it could be a relationship, it could be a particular problem. Something's not moving forward, and you need a change in perspective. And you will get that change of perspective to unblock whatever is blocked. And so I feel like your guides are talking about shift your perspective to unblock a particular situation. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Um,
all right. I like this. Um, overworked and unappreciated is up again. I've been pulling this card on personal readings for like a week. And so that's telling me this is for everybody. We're all
yeah.
getting overworked and unappreciated. So that kind of goes with that. But they're saying you've got relief answers coming, and take a leap, take action. I mean, look at that
Right.
face on that card. Is
That
that
makes
not
sense.
just pure joy if it'll focus? Um,
And
I
that
don't know. My
goes
camera doesn't want to focus.
with the change of perspective. Take an
Exactly.
action, change the perspective, look at it differently.
And then I got uh, deep blue insights clearing, and this is from Nate's Oracle deck, um, which is I feel like what they're saying is go deep, take some of that me time, and go deep, and start clearing out baggage that doesn't help anymore.
Yep.
Start getting rid of that crap. Um, give Viviani a buzz or Diane G a buzz or some of the others that that are really good at the Akashic records and uh, unblocking those things that attach to us. Um, that could be a big help, a big clearing. But yeah, I'm feeling like that's spirit's just telling you to start clearing out all the crap and moving on. Um, so let's see. Tapioca is up next. Are ICE agents having regrets about what they do? Will this cause faltering in the regime? The first thing I heard was some of them,
Yeah.
not all of them, some of them. I think what I've been feeling when I've read on this kind of topic, phrased in several different ways over the last few weeks, is those that had um, a police or military background training, I think they are more upset with what's happening
Yeah.
than all of the newer ones that they're just basically, if you can pass a physical of breathing, they slap a badge on you and let you go. Um,
And they get like a big fat bonus. I mean, let's not forget those sign on bonuses. What is it? Isn't like 50 grand?
I'm sorry, say again.
Like those sign on bonuses.
Oh yeah, they're getting like $50,000
Yeah,
bonuses to
50
sign
grand.
on.
And so,
They're getting school loans cleared
I mean,
and paid out. Um,
so I feel like some of them they regret, but let's just look at the financial reality that they need those 50 grand to resolve a personal matter, and there's also a financial reality.
Yeah. I mean, and their motto is, "Oh, we're not taking Americans. We're only taking these dangerous criminals." And Congress just had a hearing the other day where they had called Christy Noam, the puppy killer,
Oh, yeah.
um, in for basically a dressing down of what you're allowing to happen and blah blah blah. And she's sitting there spewing out the company line of, "Well, we're not taking Americans. We're only taking these illegal aliens and murderers and whatnot." And they allowed a gentleman to speak up. He was a combat veteran of this country. His wife was born in Ireland, but had been here since she was a child, here legally. You know, they'd been married 20, 30 years, whatever it is. And they just snatched her up off the street or out of her car or something. She's been in prison for 4 months
My
with
goodness.
them wanting to deport her to some who knows country that she knows nothing about. And this guy was like, she's an American citizen. She's not broken any laws. She wrote a hot check like back in the 80s for like $80. We've all written those at some point in our life. Back in the day when you wrote a check for something and hoped that your deposit cleared the bank before the check hit the bank. We've all played that game. Sometimes we won and sometimes we didn't. But it wasn't like she was writing $80,000 checks or something. I mean, it's like $80, really. Um, and this guy was confronting Christy Noam about it and saying, why are you lying? You're saying that you're not doing this yet. My wife is sitting in prison for 4 months because of what y'all have done, and she's not done anything wrong, and she's an American citizen.
That's right.
And Christy Noam literally, after she couldn't answer him, and after he sat down, she literally left the hearing. She got up and left in the middle of the hearing. Um,
Wow.
they can't take it. They can dish it out, but they can't take it. Um,
Especially the pressure she is right now. I mean, I'm hearing that she might be the first one to go.
I wouldn't doubt it because I mean she just bought what, two jumbo jets, spent millions upon millions of dollars for these airplanes, and discovered that they have no engine in them. So she just bought a shell, an airplane shell for millions of dollars with no engine in them.
She is horrible.
It's like, knock, knock, knock. Hello, is anybody home? Anyway, okay. So, did you read for tapioca?
No, but I agree with everything you said. So
Okay.
I, yeah,
I guess the biggest thing I got was wash away, cleanse. That's what we're gonna have to do. We've got a lot of cleaning up to do, um,
yes.
and it's not gonna be fun. All right, let's see. Let's go on to the next one here. Viviani is here and wants
Oh,
to know, may
a
I have
mess.
a message from my guides for the next 3 months? Absolutely. Uh,
Viviani. Next 3 months for Viviani. Oh, oh, I like what I'm seeing, Viviani. First card, the High Priestess. So this has to do with your spiritual development and your spiritual connection. It's going to be really, it's at the foundation of the next 3 months. So it's your work, your abilities, but also the messages that you're receiving from spirit. Then look at the next card, another very strong female energy, the Queen of Wands. And so you're getting what you need to actually in the world do what you need to do. I'm hearing here, you're taking care of yourself, and it just goes through with everything that you want to do and get. Final cards, the Eight of Wands, an acceleration. And so I feel like you're in a very strong female energy forward movement, and it's a go, go, go. And not only it's action, but it's also spiritual with the spirits. I felt the spirits pushing you and getting stuff done that you really want. That's what I'm getting, Viviane.
Awesome. All right. The first thing I got was unexpected surprise. So you've got some stuff coming up that's going to be kind of off the books. You know, it wasn't on your bingo card, but it's going to show up and you're going to be like, oh, wow, this is fantastic. Um, and then I got a little bit of a warning, protect your energy. So be a little bit more careful about protecting yourself before you go in for these readings. Um, I know sometimes we can get really exuberant about what we're doing and we just jump in and start doing readings and we forget to protect ourselves before we start. And that's going to make a difference. And then I got truth revealed. So I
Oh,
don't know if it's a truth for you or if you are going to be instrumental in helping others have truth revealed. It kind of feels like both. Like you're with this unexpected surprise, you've got some truths that are going to open up for you that are really going to give you that encouragement that you need. And at the same time, it feels like there's going to be a lot of people that you're going to help in this area. And then I got deep currents reconnection. So I think this is take some of that me time and start really plugging in. Your guides are saying, come and spend a little more time with us so that we can reconnect and get things moving better. But it looks really good. I mean, like Nathe was saying, you got a lot of positive stuff heading your way. Um,
yep.
so let's see. We've got Rhonda
Very
Bearho. Can I get a message from my father, Kenny?
funny. Let's tune on that.
Um,
Was he dark hair? I'm getting on the taller side and dark hair. Let's
Did
see.
he laugh a lot? I'm getting a lot of laughter in my ear.
I don't know, but you made me laugh with that.
I just you started describing him, and I started hearing the deep bass laughter, and I'm like, "Who's laughing?" Okay. Um,
Okay. Um, okay. Kenny. Ace of Pentacles. Like this is someone who's I feel like he's helping you on the other side. Look like he's giving you a hand. Okay, he did have dark hair, but not too tall. Okay. I feel like he's giving you a hand, like he's giving you support.
yes.
And a lot of love. It's interesting. I get two aces. It feels also like there's a sense like you're on a new energy, new beginning. Um, I feel like he's helping you in this phase of life. Um, and next year in particular, I keep getting new beginning. He's saying new beginning. I'm helping you. Does is that something you can take from the new beginning are coming? New things are coming your way. I'm helping you.
Yeah, I definitely get the helping part. Um, Let's see real quick. The first thing I got, like I said, was the laughter. I heard laughter. So maybe he was laughing because Nate said he was really tall. And you're like, no, he's not really that tall. So, of course, to me, everybody's tall. I'm only 5 feet. So,
He looked tall to me, but you know, I saw the dark hair and fairly tall, like, or maybe it's the way that he's looking right now. I don't know. That's the feeling I get.
the first things I got was Oceanic Dreams. Dream. I think this is where he talks to you. He's
Yeah.
trying to reach out through your dreams and talking to you through your dreams. Maybe start keeping like a little notebook and pen by your bed. And whether if you wake up in the middle of the night or just your regular time in the morning, just write down the first things that are kind of in your head before you get moving.
Okay.
And all right. I got the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So this is, to me, it's this is saying to me, looking forward to things.
Yeah.
And this is telling me teamwork. He's there to help you work on it.
Yeah.
He's there. He's got your back. He's like, you don't have to worry. I got your back on this. So that's what he's trying to get across to you. That's what, and I keep hearing laughter, like he's just thinking this is hilarious that we're trying to talk to him. I don't know why he thinks that's so funny, but it's just this really great big like belly laugh, like he's having the time of his life. So he's not sad about where he's at all. He is quite okay with that at this point. So yeah, he's there to help you. Just talk to him. Just whether if it's talk out loud or talking in your head, just talk to him. Ask him to show you little things that you'll know it's him that's there. And you'll start seeing little things will start showing up. Um, let's see. Maureen wanted to know, when will Hegseth be kicked out of office? Not soon enough. If you want to be honest, not soon enough. But it's coming.
And I get the sense, Maureen, that he's gonna leave on his own. He's not gonna get to the humiliation of being fired. He's gonna say, I'm leaving for this reason or that reason. I think this is gonna be more him saying, I'm leaving. And I'm seeing that next year. I'm
seeing early next year.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe within the first few months. And now I'm going to drop cards. Come here. I just had the tip of them and then they jump away from me. All right. Let's get those shuffled back in. Let's see what we see. Five of Pentacles. He's definitely going to be out in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Whether if he leaves on his own or he's asked to leave, it's not going to be really like, oh, this is my choice and everything will be fine because I'm doing this.
No,
he's not going to be happy. But we got a Nine of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of people going to be celebrating because he's going to be out of there. Especially in the Pentagon, there's going to be a lot of people being like, okay, now we can start cleaning all the mess up that he created. And then I got the Lovers. So I think this is just a relationship within the Pentagon. I think there's going to be relationships restored to clean up the mess that he's caused
Yeah.
and start doing what the military is supposed to be doing. Um, Maybe they'll actually take some of that billions of dollars that the Congress gave them and actually pay their boots on the ground people
Yeah.
because they
Because
haven't been doing that. But when you've got your current boots on the ground military's family having to go for food stamps because they can't afford to eat, that tells me you need to pay your soldiers more. You know, not the contractors, the soldiers.
yeah.
Um, and so, okay, let's see. Janet Ryerson. Jasmine Crockett is running against the strong demo James
Oh,
Tarico. Which one will win the nomination? Didn't he step down? No, that was the other guy.
Jasmine Crockett. That's for the
Senate seat.
Senate seat. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's going
Jasmine
for
Crockett.
uh, a really red MAGA congressman, senator who has currently has that seat.
It's hard. It's a hard race. I'm not getting an outcome, but she has good cards, but it feels like a hard race.
Will Jasmine Crockett win the nomination for the Senate? I'm getting a maybe. Again, that
Did
coincides
I?
with what Nate was just saying. The energy's not settled yet.
No, it's too early.
Yeah, it's there's too many things that can happen, take place in our current regime of things.
Absolutely.
Let's see, and just to terms agreed, deal made. So there may be some backstage deals that get made on who's going to continue to take the seat or run for the seat. We all know what happens, both sides. It's just a fact of life. Um, I get really strong feelings for her that she's gonna blow everybody out of the water.
I mean, she has what it takes, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, I see a possibility of being a VP, if not a president.
Oh, yeah.
I get
VP.
real strong vibes for her for that. Just like I feel like AOC is going to be the next Nancy Pelosi in the House. She's
Could
going
be.
to take the House and be the Speaker. And dude, there's a lot of old timers that are scared about that because they know it's not going to be business as usual if AOC
Mm,
steps in to the
no.
speakership. She's going to be kicking ass and taking names. So, and I think Jasmine is the same. I think that
I-
I mean, granted, something weird could happen and it goes differently, but I get really strong feelings that that's going to be she's going to be
yeah,
Senator Crockett. Um,
absolutely. Yeah.
all right, this was our last one we had starred. I know we an hour and 5 minutes, so we got enough time what to do this one last question,
Yeah,
and
yeah, absolutely.
because I know Nate has to be elsewhere as well as me has to be elsewhere, so um, busy days. But I'll be back tonight for the slumber party. So if we don't get to your question today, come back tonight for the slumber party and say, hey, you didn't get to me. And we'll make sure we answer your question. Um, Helen H. 86, 88.
Eight, lots of eights, infinity numbers
Yeah,
already.
that's really good. I was just looking at that. There's a lot of eights on that.
A
Um,
message from your guides, LNH. A message from your guide. There's a couple things that are coming up as things you're trying to deal with or resolving. Knight of Swords, like you're going after something as if you try to resolve something. The Seven of Cups, it feels like almost what you're not getting the full clarity about this particular situation. I feel like what the guides are saying is like, take your time, Four of Cups, take your time, take it easy. There's protection coming your way, but there's also a solution coming your way. So I feel like your guides are talking about something that you're dealing with, you're battling with, something where you don't have the clarity, and they just say, wait a minute, take your time. Some help is on the way. Uh,
yeah,
just don't give up. It's like whatever you're dealing with will be resolved. It's a question of time and patience.
all right. Well, I got reach out when help is needed. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We're all going through this. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Because there's gonna be a lot of us that are gonna be needing a lot of help, just depending. But then I get abundance and prosperity. So I think that I think what they're saying is keep it going where you're going, keep your head up, be proud, be aware that uh, there may come a point when you might need to ask for a little help. Don't be ashamed to ask for it, or you might be in a position that you can help somebody else that needs help and
Mm-hmm.
be open to that as well. That just came
Right.
across to me. Um, and then I got oceans embrace comfort. And so that tells me that they are wrapping themselves around you to let you know we got you. You're not in this alone.
I
And so
agree.
whether if you need help or if you're in a position to help somebody else, we got your back. That's what this is telling me. Yeah, yeah, I'm hearing, yep, 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 that's right, that's right. That's what they're saying to me. We got your back. You're not in this alone. So um, just be willing to continue to just reach out with folks. And like I said, if you need the help, then don't be afraid to ask for the help.
Yeah.
And if you're in a position to help someone, be more than willing to step up and help. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Well, yeah.
So well, thank y'all very much. We've been at this an hour and 10 minutes, and we appreciate so much y'all coming and being here today. We will be
Here.
back on Nate's channel in a few weeks for our deep dive, and then back to me for the live. We do it twice a month, a deep dive, and then a live stream, and maybe something New Year's Eve. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
And I know
Take
I'm
good
thinking about doing something, so we may do something together. We may do something separate. It just depends. Um, uh, thank y'all very much for coming. Please make
Thank you.
sure you go over to Nate's channel and like, subscribe, and share. And while you're there, subscribe to me too. And
Of course.
because I got a little over 500 to go to hit my
Yeah.
10,000. So I'm
Tell your
pushing it.
friends, tell your family, tell your I mean, this is holidays, so imagine all the people you're gonna talk to.
Yeah, yeah.
You can
And
tell, oh, subscribe to share his channel. Every, I mean, at this stage, like every single subscribe will make a huge difference.
oh, big time. Absolutely. Because as you build subscribers, your channel gets pushed out to more people. So as you go up, you get better coverage, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
The algorithm's like, oh, look, they're pretty popular. Let's push this out some more. It's like you wish they would do it when you're just starting, but it
Wow.
takes a little time before they do that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all have a
You.
wonderful weekend. Members will be back at 4 o'clock Central for our members meeting, and back tonight at 10 o'clock Central Time for the slumber party. And I don't know who's going to show up. Well, anything goes. All right. Thank you, Nate, so much for
Thank
being here
you,
today.
Terry, for having me. It's been always fun, and we'll be back soon.
And make sure y'all get his new Oracle deck. It's really, really good. I like
Thank
this.
you.
And all right, folks, y'all have a good one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.